Hello, today we shall discuss the importance of passion of self-love, SHAP. The speaker, the first problem, if a pencil test, the test is 25 mm 201 kg is stretched to 0.0975 mm under a pull of 50,000 Newton. If torsion is the same rod twisted to 0.025 radius over a length of 200 mm when the torque of 400 Newton meter was applied. Evaluate Poisson's ratio in the free elastic volume for the material. So P here is the given free elastic volume for the material. So first they are given as the torsion torque as 400 Newton meter, and then they are told the gauge number is the delta L was 0.0925 mm and theta, that is the rod is twisted to an angle of 0.5 twisted 0.025 radians. L is given as 200 mm and then given the diameter of the tilted specimen is 25 mm. I can find out that area A is 5 into 25 square root 4, 421 square, then delta L is equal to P over AP. So P is PR by delta L into A. P is given as, that is under full is given as 50,000 into length of the section is given as 200 divided by delta L is given, that is 0.075, area is 4 into 1, I will substitute, that is the modulus of elasticity. Next, please tell me for the same rod, if I twist, what will be the modulus of elasticity? So that is the equation. P by IP is equal to C theta by L. So IP is polar modulus of polar moment of inertia. We will find it by 422. D is 24 pi, pi into 25, pi into 422. 38.41.5 kilograms is polar moment of inertia. C is given as T into by IP into theta. So P is 400. The meter is converted to mm into 10 4, converted to mm. Then L is 200 mm and then divided by polar moment of inertia minus 38.41.52 into theta is given as 1.24. Answer is Q. We got the 8.34 into 20.4 into 1 is next. We will learn about this Poisson's ratio. I know the formula for Poisson's ratio is equal to 2C into 1 plus 1. Mu will be equal to P divided by 2C minus 1. Rearranging the formula, substitute the value of E, C, and write it as Poisson's ratio. Once we get bulk modulus, E is equal to 3K into E minus 2 in the formula. Rearranging, finding K will be equal to E divided by K into E minus 2 mu, and we get 1.4 into 10 to the power 4 into 10. So next, let us move to the next problem. Find a solid shaft subjected to a torque of 15,000 Newton meter. Find the necessary diameter of the shaft. If the allowable shear stress is 60 Newton per meter square, then the allowable twist is 10 for every 20 length of the shaft. If C is equal to 8 into 10 to the power 4 Newton per mm square. Now, let us find out the necessary dia of the shaft given in the problem. That is, they are given us the torque T is 50,000 Newton meter and the shear stress is given us 60 Newton per mm square and then is telling rapid resistance 10 that is and then our resistance is 1 degree and then it is currently 20 dia length. So length is 20 times the dia of the shaft. That is what I do. Then given out is C and then given is theta and it is in degree. We have to just convert it into radians that we should not forget by multiplying to 5 by 180 10 into 0.005 radian. And then what is this? 5 strength. How do we find? Here we have two types to consider: strength and stiffness consideration. Strength consideration: shear stress distribution of weight giving us P is equal to 5 equal to tau is by 60. So I just rewrite this. That is area into shear stress given to tau. So I'll rewrite this. If I rewrite, this is what I'm going to get. And then 118.38 mm. Then using stiffness condition, P by LP is equal to C theta by L. That is P is 15,000 into 10 square. P is 5,422 is equal to C I1 into 10 4 theta is 0.005. And that is 20 times dia of the shaft. So once we do this, I will find out what is B. Just rearrange the terms and we got is B. That turns out to be 131. B is 131. So based on stiffness and strength condition, I will take the maximum whichever is the value and consider that dia because based on stiffness condition is dia is 131. That is what I will consider. Next, the more business problem. So here, so steel shaft has to transmit 90 kilowatt at 160 RPM. Taking allowable stress as is 170 Newton per mm square. Find the suitable dia and the suitable diameter of the shaft. Okay. The maximum torque transmitter to each revolution exceeds the mean by 25%. So here, solid shaft, steel shaft is to transmit. Power is given. P is 90 kilowatt and that's the RPM of 160. That is N. RPM is what? Number of revolutions per minute. So that is given 160. And then shear stress tau is given as 70 Newton per mm square. And then suitable dia they are asking if maximum torque transmitted in each revolution exceeds the mean by 25%. T max is equal to 1.25 T mean. That is what it means. So now we will find out diameter. So I know the formula for power transmitted shaft P is equal to 2 pi nt by 60. The T is PV. So I find the voltage PV 90 into 60 into 2 pi nt is equal to 5.37 into meter. That is 2 pi number of revolutions 160. PV is PV that is power is given. I just rewrite this. PV is only unknown. I know P, I know M, everything is known. So PV is just rewrite 90 into 60 divided by 2 pi 20. That is what turns out to be 5.39 kilometer meter. So then I will PV this Tmax it is given as 1.25 times the PV. Just multiply the PV by 1.25 and what is Tmax? That turns out to be 6.7 into 10 power 6 Newton millimeter. Then Tmax is given by pi d2 by 6 into shear stress, area into shear stress. Tmax is given by this formula also. It turns out to be 78.8 Newton per mole square. Then I have a hollow shaft of dia 3/5 ratio, diameter ratio 3/5 is required to transmit 800 watts from 10 RPM. The maximum torque being 20% greater than a meter. The shear stress is not to exceed 63 Newton per mole square, and the twist in a length of 3 meters is not to exceed 1.4 degrees. Calculate the minimum external diameter satisfying the above condition. Take C is equal to 60 kilonewton per mm square. So hollow shaft of diameter 3:5. So diameter always consider inner diameter, outer diameter, because inner diameter is lesser than outer diameter. So di by de, inner diameter external diameter ratio is 3/5. Turns out to be 0.6. I can write it in terms di in terms of dt. Theta is given as 1.4 degrees. Converted to radians into pi to 90. Turns out to be 0.0244. And then it is given as given of shaft of 3 meter. This is double unit. And then C is given as 90 millimeter per mm square. And then power of the shaft is 80 greater than that. Shear stress is 60 Newton per mm square. Tmax is 1.2 times PV. So I know that power of shaft is given as 1.25 PV is equal to 2 pi into the 6 PV is just rewrite 3 bases 61.45 okay. PV is 80. 800 into 60 divided by 2 pi into 110 and PV is 61.45 into 8. The Tmax is 1.2 times PV given in the problem. That is maximum torque is greater than mean torque. That is what it means. So 1.2 times 69.45 is going to be 3.34 into 10 kilonewton meter. Let, let us consider to find out the diameter. I will consider strength consideration, stiffness consideration. So when I am considering the strength, P max will be equal to variable shear stress. So that is given by 5 b by 4 e to the power 4 means external will be determined by to the power 4 to shear stress by 60 meter external by. I am just substituted it here. So from this I get what is the I will simplify and get what the diameter. That is one plus substitute I get this d e to the power d cube will be 7 to the power cube root of this will turn out to be 19.789. Similarly, iron internal diameter is 0.6 times external diameter turns out to be 9.787. Next, from stiffness criteria, we will find formula T using P by L P is equal to C theta by L. So P I am 3.34 into 10 cube and then divided by IP is 5 b e to the power 4 minus b I to the power 4 by 32. B equal to C is now 90 into 10 cube, theta is 0.0244, that is 2,000. So once I simplify this, I will be getting DE as 33.97 and DI internal as 20.389. So different diameters are maximum diameters whichever I get that I have to consider. So this way you can see here then the strength consideration diameter is external is 19.7, internal is 11.87, whereas in stiffness criteria external diameter is 33.97, internal diameter is 20.38. So higher is this from stiffness criteria, that is the design diameter will be considered. So next, we move to the next problem to find the maximum intensity of torsional shear stress in a shaft of 80 mm diameter transmitting 56.33 kW at 100 rpm. If the maximum twisting moment exceeds the mean by 40%, what is the greatest twisting degree per meter length per meter of length? If C is 0.85 into 10.5 Newton per meter square. So here what is it telling? We have to find maximum intensity of torsional shear stress. So for this they are asking this. Diameter is given in 80 mm, P is 56.35 kilowatts, N is 100 rpm, and P max should not exceed 40 times PV, that is T max will be equal to 1.4 times PV. What is theta? They are asking the twisting degrees. And C is given now. In this case, so first write down the data, you know that how to find PV, given that P is equal to 2.8, P is PV by 60. You can find out what is PV from here. P max, the maximum shear stress is what? P max is area into shear stress. And what is area? And what is maximum torque? And this is maximum shear stress. With this formula, then T max will be 5d by 60 into 5 years. The theta is will be equal to T max into 16 by 5d. So once I substitute, I will find the maximum shear stress. That turns out to be 74.8 Newton per angle of twist is given by tau s by r is equal to c theta by L. So theta will be equal to tau s into L by CF. Substitute tau s found from the previous equation. L is 1 meter, 1000 mm, C is given, R is known. So I will get this theta convert this to degrees. Turns out to be 1 degree, 15 minutes, 38 seconds. Next, we can see one more problem. So here, a solid shaft of 60 mm diameter runs at 160 rpm. Find the power that the shaft can transmit with the permissible shear stresses 80 megapascal and maximum torque is likely to exceed the average torque by 30%. Also, determine the angle of twist in degrees for a length of 3 meters, given G is equal to 80 GPa. So here is telling shaft of 60 mm diameter. So D is 60 mm, N is 160 rpm, P is defined, tau s is 80 megapascal, maximum torque is likely to exceed the average torque by 30%. So T max is 1.3 times PV. They are also asking us to find the what is theta. So first we know we are using formula. P is equal to power ratio of Fm by P is equal to 2 pi nt by 60. So T will be PV. We substitute that. This is the value. And T max is given by 5 divided by 60 into tau s. Maximum shear stress is equal to T max, from which we also get voltage T min. So I substitute the T min in this equation. 2 pi N is 160, T min is 2.6 into 10 power 3 divided by 60. 42.73 kilowatt in the power. Then maximum angle of twist is given by T max by L is equal to C theta by L. So from this, theta will be equal to T max into L by C into IP. Just substitute the values. I get 1 in radians, theta is given. Convert it to degrees by multiplying it to 180 by 5. So theta turns out to be 15 degrees, 10 seconds, 15 minutes, 56 seconds. Next, we move to the next problem. A solid shaft of 20 centimeter diameter. See, we have to be careful with the units. So here there is a solid shaft 20 centimeter diameter and the same cross sectional area as that of hollow shaft, the same material. So the inside diameter is 10 centimeter and the ratio of power transmitted by two shafts. Compare the angle of twist in length of this shaft when stressed to the same intensity. So here is telling hollow shaft is 20 centimeter diameter and that hollow shaft of same material with inside diameter is 15 centimeter and ratio of power transmitted by solid shaft and hollow shaft. As you compare angle of twist by solid and hollow shaft when stressed to same intensity. So I know there are solid shaft is 20 centimeter. So there are hollow shaft is 115, same area, same length, same shear stress. Therefore, area of solid shaft is area equal to area of hollow shaft. If I use the area of solid shaft, I B square is dA square of area of hollow shaft. D is the solid shaft. I and 4 is common. This will be D square is equal to DE square minus DI square. So DI is given as 150. So DE is 1 and I will find what is DE. Next, I have to find what is the ratio of power transmitted by shaft. So hollow shaft by ratio of power transmitted by hollow shaft to solid shaft. So I will write down the formula 2 pi nt by 60 for hollow, 2 pi nt by 60 for solid shaft. So P hollow by P7 is equal to how will we start 7 by elimination stress. So in data, this is for all 5 d square minus d square into tau square 16 dp and for solid is 5 dp by 16 into tau. This is the ratio of pH inside. Simplify this, you will get e to the power of 5 minus d to the power of 4 into dq into dp. So this is equal to 1.7 and then ratio of angle of twist of full shaft is given by, if you simplify, this is what you will get in. Then ratio of angle of twist full shaft is given by this. Minus by the c theta formula, that is the theta formula, minus divided by CF. The radius of R is radius of solid shaft, RE is radius of hollow shaft. Theta H is tau square by C RE into I minus delta of hollow shaft. So this is tau square CR hollow shaft. Ratio of this is given, and here come to the here we come